yeah, I think it's been fascinating in terms of both the intensity of this module and what we've been thrown into and involved with in terms of artists and different guest speakers that have come onto the estate. And it's almost been like a crash course in a multidisciplinary of just different, both like rituals, practices, and art making. And I've come to it as the course as a writer, so it's been really fascinating to be like influenced and informed by the people who are in different disciplines. My focus has always been on words or the craft of words, but to rub against the shoulders of a graphic designer or a musician has been really fascinating and influencing. So yeah, I think I'm really looking forward to staying on Dartington Estate for a bit longer, and just finding out what will unravel from here.
Hi, yeah, so I'm Ailsa, I'm on MA Arts and Place, and I've had an absolutely fantastic time here. I've loved being at Dartington. In the full bloom of spring, it's just been the most incredible time of year to come, and it feels really exciting to be one of the first new cohort in the art school. And I've had the pleasure of playing this beautiful cello, which is actually the Elmhurst cello, which I've kindly been able to borrow while I've been here, which just sounds gorgeous. It's just got this beautiful sound, and it's a lovely acoustic in our studio as well, actually. And I've written a new song, actually inspired by this idea that as the new kind of cohort, we maybe have a bit of a responsibility to reawaken the spirit of art at Dartington. I've just really enjoyed the exploration here. It feels like a bit of a cocoon in which I can explore different facets of my artistry and not have pressure to be the same as I always have been. It feels like a real time to develop other skills and to kind of question who I am and how I want to be putting myself out in the world. And we've had lots of time to experiment with different art forms as well as ongoing projects to focus on our main practices. So it's been a really great time for me to just play with that inward and the outward space, play on that cusp of questioning what I'm offering and where I want to go from here, and I'm excited to see how the course unfolds and the new people that join next year.
What's the experience been like being here?
Yeah, so we've been looking at Dartington as a place and how we can react to it to make work. My practice is based on natural dyeing, so I use a lot of natural dyes and I collect my own pigments. My focus really is on creating materials that can just be given back to the earth. I really hate the use of like acrylic paint and stuff that's just like flushing plastic and like toxins down the drain. So I just wanted to make something that I can take anywhere. And every place you take it to, it's completely different because it depends on the seasons, what the soil's like, what's, you know, if it's river or sea. Yeah, so I've just been working on that. So I've sort of slowly been making this print, and then lots of monoprints, looking at the plants I've been.
How must it have been like being here?
Yeah, amazing. So nice to just be like fully immersed in like the landscape because it's so beautiful. It's really lovely, and like just to be able to walk out of the studio and see the cows and walk down to the river. It's been great. It's been really nice.
When the students arrive, they bring this wonderful momentum, or they bring their own energy, their own vibrance. And so this kind of show that was organised was self-organised by students. So every arts, every MA needs the students. I mean, they are really the course, they're the heart of the course, but it's this sort of particular of their vibrance that they bring that from a teaching perspective, you think you have your methods, but the students will always bring themselves, they'll always bring their work, they'll always bring their own vibrancy and their own energy, and that's what really makes it in the end.